Thank you for staying with us. It's time now to take a look at stories making headlines on the front page of Nigerian newspapers. And I begin with the Nation newspaper. And the major story here is about Eid. Let's rebuild Nigeria, President urges Nigerians. And the rider here says, Tinubu, Akpabio, Abbas, governors, can others seek unity in messages? Right. That's the major story you find on the front page of the Nation newspaper. Fireworks as NLC throws LP into turmoil. Union raises transition panel to replace Aburi-led National Working Committee. It's a joke taking too far, says party. These are some of the stories you find on the front page of the Nation newspaper. All right, we move quickly now to the front page of the Nigerian News Direct. The front page of Nigerian News Direct, and it's still talking about Eid-el-Fitr. Tinubu governor speech hope for a better Nigeria, task Nigerians a nation building. That's the major story you find on the front page of Nigerian News Direct. We move quickly now to the New Telegraph, and it's still talking about the Eid-el-Fitr celebration. The President Tinubu calling for unity and nation building. We quickly move now to the front page of the Leadership newspaper. At Salah, let's build our nation. Tinubu governors urge citizens. We are the sculptors. Nigeria is the day, President is saying. Reflect on lessons of Ramadan. Atiku Obi, can others urge peace, tolerate unity? That's a story you find on the front page of the Leadership newspaper. We move now to the front page of the Daily Trust. Still talking about Eid-el-Fitr. Tinubu tasks citizens on unity, nation building. National Assembly leadership, governors preach love, sacrifice. Those are the riders. Embrace moral rectitude, can tells leaders. And to the front page of this Nigerian newspaper, still talking about the Salah celebration. Allah will answer your prayers for Nigeria, Tinubu tells Muslims. And the rider there, Sanwo-Olu, Abiodun Yusuf, Uburewori, Uyebanji, others seek harmony at Eid-el-Fitr. Islamic cleric, the Fai Sultan of Sokoto, conducts Eid prayer prematurely. And that is to the front page of the Platform Times. EFCC unveils 18 of 26 fresh corruption charges against Emefiele. EFCC unveils 18 of 26 fresh corruption charges against Emefiele. Police arrest woman who sold children in 4 states. Some stories you find on the front page of the Platform Times. To the First News newspaper. Impeachment, Shuaibu reports Edo Chief Judge to Ariwola. NJC begins process to formally petition council. Right, CJN to request complaint form. That story might interest you, so you can pick up the First News newspaper for more details. To the Salient Times now. Controversy trails nomination of Olubadan designate Oba Olakunleyin as lieutenant declares him unfit. Ogboria for family reigned last 160 years ago. Those are the riders to that story. You can pick up the Salient Times for more details. We move now to the Punch newspaper. Rising Naira value. Presidency backs Cardoso, vows further clampdown on racketeers. Agencies will step up enforcement against racketeers to ensure Nigerians are not cheated. That's what the presidency is saying. And then we move to the front page of the Daily Times. Bribery video. Kano government to arraign Ganduje April the 17th. Kano government to arraign Ganduje April the 17th. Details of that story on the front page of the Daily Times. To the Nigerian Tribune now. Dollar bribery allegation. Kano assembles 15 witnesses for Ganduje wife. 6 others trial. Arraignment fixed for April the 17th. All right. We move now to the front page of the Matrix newspaper. Uproar rages over Lagos Calabar Highway project. And the writer there says, again, federal government, Atiku trade hot words. Atiku, an analysis a gross misappropriation of facts, figures, and a ploy to mislead Nigerians. That's what the federal government is saying in response to the statement coming from the former vice president. And to the Vanguard newspaper, tariff hike, 20% of Band A users without prepaid meters. And rider there says prepaid meters not readily available. Operators have said fear of estimated billings on businesses, especially SMEs. Those are some of the stories you find on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. To the business day now, 15 states shed 118 billion naira in debt as FAAC inflows rise. You might want to get details of that story. And to the front page of the Daily Independent. 11 years after automotive policy, vehicle assembly plants in ruins despite 500 billion naira investment. Operating environment, forex shortage, importers gang up, hurt sector. Assembly's capacity drops from 500,000 units to 50,000 annually. Details of that story on the front page of the Daily Independent. And to the Guardian newspaper now, 179 million Nigerians in dire straits lack access to potable water nationwide. A sad development there. You might want to pick up the Guardian for more details of that story. And we move now to the front page of Nature newspaper. And the major story said, agri scandal, fake fertilizers, seeds sold to Kenya farmers. President orders prosecution of suppliers, indicted government officials, arrested, detained. That's the story there. Might interest you, and you might want to pick that. To the Business Times now, World Bank, Nigeria, other African economies to grow at 3.4% in 2024, says increased private consumption, declining inflation support economic rebound. Details of that story on the front page of the Business Times. And finally, on the front page of the Sporting Life, Drogba surrenders to Osimhen. Drogba surrenders to Osimhen. A lot of stories there on the front page of the Sporting Life, and I believe that the Super Falcons is one of the major stories that will be featured there. Earlier, I mentioned that they have qualified for the 2024 Paris Olympics after beating Bafana of South Africa. They held that down after a 1-0 victory and a stalemate in South Africa, and that helped the team secure the ticket. They qualified after 16 years for this Olympics. Congratulations to them. And that's all on the newspaper review this morning. Still ahead on TVC Breakfast, Muslims commemorate the end of Ramadan. Join us after the break as we dwell on the significance of the season in Islam. Stay with us. Allah